The angle of depression of an object refers to the angle whose initial side is a horizontal line above the object and whose terminal side is the line of sight to the object below the horizontal. So if it's an angle of depression, you have a horizontal line and then you're sighting down to an object below, and this would be the angle of depression. So let's look at what we have here. From a fire tower 200 feet above level ground in the Sasquatch National Forest, a ranger spots a fire off in the distance. So this first we've got, let's make a tower here that is 200 feet above, and he's up in the tower and he looks down, angle of depression. It says the angle of depression is 2.9 degrees, and he sees this fire right here. So here's where the fire is. How far from the base of the tower is the fire? So we want to know this distance right here. Well, let's just call that x, and this will be a right triangle. So we don't have an angle in the right triangle, but we can find one easy enough. There's actually two ways to find that. First of all, this is measured off from the horizontal. This is 2.9, so this complete angle is a right angle. The angles need to be complementary. So these need to add up to 90. So let's see, that would be 0.1. That would make that 3. So this has got to be 87.1 degree. And that's actually all the info we need, but I'm just going to make one other way to find the angle in the picture because it could be useful to you. If you have two parallel lines, and we have this one and this one because they're both horizontal, and you have what's called a transversal, or an angle that cuts across those, the alternate interior angles are equal. So if you measure from one parallel line to the transversal and you do it from the other one, that would be the same, and that'd be 2.9. And that makes sense because inside the triangle, the two acute angles have to be complementary or add up to 90 degrees as well. So either way you want to get at it, and you could get at either angle. We really only needed one of those angles to go ahead and find that side using trig, but I just wanted to show you there's a couple ways to find those. So I'm going to actually look at the angle that is 87.1, and so the side I want to find is opposite it, and the side given me, the 200, is adjacent. So I'm going to do tangent. The tangent of 87.1 degrees is going to be opposite, which is x, over adjacent, which is 200. So we'll solve that for x, multiply by 200, so we have x equal 200 times tangent of 87.1 degrees. Now we can put that in the calculator to find how far from the base of the tower. And I just have a rule of thumb: if it doesn't tell me how far, I always carry it out to 4 decimal places, and you'd be covered that way. So I grabbed the calculator, put in 200 tangent 87.1 degrees, and I get 3948.058, and I'm going to round that last place to a 2. So, and this is in feet because our tower was in feet. So that is how far the tower is from the fire.